More than 4,000 leading medical specialists in Iran have requested help from the president regarding the ongoing cancer caused by excessive usage of shisha. The Secretariat of Human Rights in Iran called for the Iranian government to save the lives of the 4 Sunni prisoners whom on the 14th of June 2014 were transferred to the Ghazal Hisar prison in order to serve their sentences. Hamid Ahmadi, Kamal Malayi, Jamshid Dehghani and Jahangir Dehghani, who were transferred to the Ghazal Hisar prison, are still on hunger strike. On Monday the 23rd of June 2014, in a letter addressed to Amoli Larijani, the head of the judiciary, 100 lawyers requested the judiciary to issue the applying Article 18 concerning the case of Abdul Fattah Soltani, an imprisoned political lawyer. Latif Hassani, a political prisoner held in the central prison of Tabriz, has been on a hunger strike for the past 37 days. Mr. Hassani is currently in a critical physical condition. During the past week, Tehran's security forces prevented women from entering the stadium by sending numerous troops to the volleyball match venue of Iran versus Italy. Eyewitnesses say that a group of men did not enter the stadium to watch the match in order to show their support towards these women, which resulted in the police arresting some, and others who resisted were beaten. Furthermore, Reyhaneh Tabatabai, previously accused of propaganda against the regime, was arrested in order to carry out her 2 years imprisonment sentence after being summoned to the Evin court on Sunday the 21st of June 2014. Reza Shahabi Zakaria, an imprisoned labor activist, has been on a hunger strike since being transferred to the Rajai Shah prison, and his physical condition has been reported to be critical.
Sadiq Ziba Kalam, a professor of political sciences at Tehran University, has been sentenced to 18 months imprisonment by the Tehran Revolutionary Court due to the questions he raised in 2 public letters. Following the encounters with a number of Iranians who had returned to Iran since Hassan Rouhani became president, Abdol Hossein Harati was arrested at his house and transferred to an unknown location. Mehdi Ghazali was arrested whilst he was out with his family and transferred to Evin prison by security forces. Upon his arrest, he declared that he will go on a hunger strike. On Friday the 20th of June, Majid Moghadam and Behnam Musivand were arrested while participating in the 5th year anniversary of Neda Agha Sultan's death. According to reports, on Saturday the 21st of June, 5 prisoners accused of drug trafficking were hanged in the central prison of Birjand. 2 actors from the music video called Iran's Goal, which was recently produced by a band called Ajam, were arrested in the city of Shahrud. On Monday the 23rd of June, 8 prisoners accused of drug trafficking were hanged in the central prison of Rasht city. On the morning of Sunday the 22nd of June, a prisoner accused of murder by the name of Hamin Benavandi was hanged in the prison of Naqda. On Wednesday the 25th of June, 2 prisoners accused of murder were hanged in the central prison of Rajai Shah in the city of Karaj.
Reports indicate that Colonel Rahim Mehdizadeh, the chief police of the Astara city, announced the arrest of people who give public opinions on Facebook. He added that the public security officers have identified and arrested a 25-year-old suspect who is a resident of Astara city. Yadullah Mowahed, the Kerman prosecutor, informed of the court case files of 11 cyber activists, all of whom have been sentenced between 1 and 11 years imprisonment. He added that these people have been in secret communications with satellite networks such as BBC Farsi. Furthermore, Mashallah Shamsul Vaizin, a journalist, informed of his summoning to the Evin court and receiving a sentence of being banned from leaving the country. On Monday the 23rd of June 2014, Siran Hossainpour, a photographer and a caricaturist from the city of Mahabad, was arrested at his own house. The reason for his arrest and his current location is unknown.
Eight days ago, Laya Kordpur, a Sunni prisoner in Kermanshah's Adalabad prison, began a hunger strike by sewing his lips together. Laya Kordpur's hunger strike was in protest against the poor prison conditions, current discriminations, and also against the authorities who had rejected to transfer him to the Parve prison, which is located closer to his hometown. On Tuesday the 24th of June, it was reported that Shaker Bagheri, a Kurdish political prisoner residing in Turkey, is currently being held in poor conditions in the Kashmir prison without any regards to the principle of crime separation. During the past week, the family of the 21-year-old Sunni prisoner Abdul Ghani Vahid has not been allowed to visit him, even though it has been 1 month since his arrest. Following the recent pressures on religious converts in Iran, on Friday the 20th of June, a group of security officers entered the home of Mr. Fazli, a Christian convert in the Fars province, and as a result insulted and attempted to arrest several other Christian converts who were present at Mr. Fazli's house.
In Iran today, citizens are under constant surveillance. Those who do not conform are often persecuted. Even children who dream of one day becoming contributing members of society are not immune. Those whose thoughts and beliefs are different are denied the right to a higher education, their dreams and futures destroyed. If you believe that access to education is a basic human right, bring a voice to the voiceless of Iran. Send a message to your government. Together, let's speak up and safeguard their future.
The Research Center of the Islamic Consultative Assembly of Iran announced in a report the underage prostitution in Iran, with the average age of entry being around 15. Furthermore, following the encounters of the security forces with citizens, once again the security forces collected satellite equipment in some parts of Tehran. During the past week, following the declaration of Dr. Asadullah Asadi's dry hunger strike, an Azerbaijani cultural activist, he has since been transferred to the branch 240 of the Evin prison. Iran's parliament has approved a plan in which they support people who follow a type of religious duty known as the ordering of good and the prohibition of evil.